They have totaled over 100 years in the theatre industry in Jamaica. Hey! We are talking about two of Jamaica's beloved actors, Oliver Samuels and Volier Johnson. And whenever they get together, you know, says pandemonium. So let's try and contain our happiness at the pandemonium. They are here to talk to us about Jamaican theatre then and now. Good morning, gentlemen.
A very good morning to you,
I must tell you, this is my utmost pleasure to be able to interview two of my wonderful, wonderful theatre practitioner friends, family, and of course, people I look up to so much. So, make we start. First and foremost,
yes,
what would you change in theatre now that is existing, that was existing, then is not existing now? It will mix up. What would you go back to if you could?
Let me tell you something. What I would go back to is the word theatre, right? Which is a total disgrace, a national disgrace. I'm glad I get the opportunity to talk, you see. A total national disgrace. Both political parties then should have shoved them head in a crocus bag and run off a hill and go drown themselves. The word theatre should not have been in the state it is in. You hear me? With all them, it was a place where foreigners came to open shows and then them go back to America or wherever they come from. It's one of the places to be in theatre. It represents so much and we allow it to deteriorate to that level. Right?
Our question though, with the situation as it is right now with crime and violence, do you think that we can put things into place and people be willing to go down to the
Regentrification of the word.
Okay.
Regentrify the area. Of course things change and people
but downtown is coming back. Downtown is coming back.
But you see, downtown, it comes from down the sea.
Yeah.
Ward needs to be
a part of it.
An important part of the restructuring. And them matter the people around the area and all that sort of something, them can find place, remove the people them and make the area this place where people can go sit down, read, drink one cup of coffee and all them sort of things. We're not modern now and we know everything foreign.
We're modern.
Yes.
Volier Johnson, tell us about how you got that name.
Oh, I got that name during the time when I was playing the role as a Mafia in Oliver at Large.
And Oliver at Large was on JBC?
Yeah. JBC TV.
So we know how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Now we have to big up Patrick Brown, the man.
Yeah.
All this came through him.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think that young people are as interested in theatre as you guys were when you were coming up?
I think they are more interested now.
Yes.
Yeah, I find that because I go around and talk to students from different schools and things, and they're really interested in doing becoming a part of the craft. But what is happening to us now is that we don't have no theatre space. We don't have no put on the show them. And then there's a bunch of writers out there that feel that they must write, direct, and produce themselves.
So they want to do everything one time and nobody else not get work.
Yeah.
Ah, boy. With the current state of affairs, do you think we're marketing the theatre industry properly? Is it still in a place where it's a viable job, it's a viable career for people?
It depends on what people want out of it. Some people go in there with this hope because they watch television and all that stuff and think that there is so much money into this thing, and they don't realize how expensive it is to even produce a play. You understand? So some get sidetracked, some get disillusioned by the whole thing. If you have the passion for it, you will stick with it. Right? But financially, it's a struggle.
It is still a struggle.
Still a struggle.
Was there ever a time when it wasn't a struggle?
I believe when things were not
In
as
the-
expensive
yeah.
as it is now, and like say somebody has a space and you want to use it, they have this impression that to get 500, 600 people in there, them a calculate your money, you know.
Yeah.
So them want to charge you an arm and a leg. So you can't pay the cars, you can't pay the technical people, you can't pay the truck will drive the
When you don't pay the rent.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
know what I
set,
mean?
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Longevity is a word that people would associate with both of you. What do
Yes.
you think has contributed to this amount of time that you've spent in the industry and at the top of the industry?
My passion for the craft, and I have worked with some amazing people. Them too has kept me even more interested into the craft than anything else, you know. So, and people coming out to see the production, the things they say to you, you travel and people talk to you about teaching you using what they have recorded, what they've seen, like from Oliver at Large and all that sort of thing, to teach their children to speak the dialect and all
That's
that.
wow.
It's very, very, very rewarding to me.
Well, for me, I just love theatre, right? I never go into theatre because I think one day I was going to be a millionaire out of theatre or anything. I just go into theatre because it was my pastime, you know. I used to work during the days and sometimes have 2 rehearsals in the evenings, you know. So it was, for me, that was just my sheer love of theatre. But then again, I get a whole of a satisfaction from when you're on stage and they hear the audience.
Yeah, there's nothing like
roar
that
and-
feeling,
Yeah,
eh?
there's nothing like that. There's nothing at all you can think of that is nicer than that moment.
Definitely, may understand that one. You spoke about traveling. Do you have a bigger audience overseas with the diaspora as opposed to here? Do Jamaicans support our theatre industry, or you have a big audience of foreign when you go because they get it so rarely?
Well, foreign have spaces and foreign have bigger spaces.
Yeah.
So for a one show, you will get quite a number of people. We've never stayed in any place where we do more than 4 shows. And we usually get 4 big shows. Out here, as Volier was hinting, we don't have the theatre space. And even to travel out into, say, Montego Bay, it is so very, very risky, financially risky, because of the uncertainty of people coming down and just getting everything, transporting everything down there. It's really very, very expensive.
There's a lot of work.
You know, so we really need spaces.
So that is the
Sorry.
primary issue. We don't have
Yeah,
enough
but,
space.
you know,
theatre
the theatre
space.
space disappeared.
Yes, we're seeing the theatres closing. I
Yeah.
mean, every year is like you hear of another one
Yeah.
closing down. So
And I
it
don't
really
think
narrows
it's
it down.
the fact that they're not making any money. I think it's more as if they're moving into other businesses, the spaces into other businesses.
Well, I don't know.
Theatre.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah, it could be both.
I
It
don't
could be
know
both,
if it
because
has anything to do that.
if people if me have a space and me make money out of it through theatre, it not
Right, then
make it
another
go
way
on,
wouldn't.
yeah.
All right, so you have a current production, and the name of it is Crazy But True.
Yes.
How is that going? Tell us a little bit about
It
that.
is going very, very well. We started off quite slowly because, as you know, if people not buy benefit, people now walk up, come and show. The tapestry of theatre has changed
Completely.
dramatically. Yes. So now, Crazy But True is about this young lady who, by some impression in her youth or childhood, by her mother, believes that she must be a rich, rich woman, right? And by any means necessary, she go get rich. Whether she have to go kill her pooper, whether she have to go sacrifice something to get there, she
go hook nor crook, she go make it.
Hook or crook, she go make it. Yes, and we have Lakeisha Ellison, who plays that young lady. This man is the doting father of that young lady. No, me are the father of that young lady.
Oh,
You're
you
the
remember?
father,
Me are the father
I'm
of that
our
young lady.
husband.
And him have one daughter, the poil, you know, poil pick me. Anything she tell him this go along with it. But she's a very devious woman in the play. Dennis Titus plays the boyfriend who comes from the country and is helping her to get to her end.
I know you guys had show last night, and
Yes.
it's rough to go to sleep at midnight or 1 o'clock and get up and come in the morning. So, and you did, so I thank you so much for that. But I also noticed that you guys have like a partnership. It's been going from way back in the day, and it's still consistent. Why do you guys choose to continue? Because it is always a choice. Why do you choose to continue working together?
I don't think we know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I mean, Volier has been a friend. We've been friends for almost 50 years, you know.
Wow.
And so we had dreams together.
Yes.
We used to walk from what theater, go around Forest Hill or Forest Garden, you know. And so we walk and we dream and we stop at one bar and we drink 2 beer and we walk again. And all of that. That time we were very mager.
No way.
Yes.
LT.
Yeah, very.
Okay, I know that I'm glad that you guys have managed to see those dreams come to fruition. But them said before we go, we'll have a challenge, you know, to a little bit of a toops of a game, right?
All right, no problem.
Let us see how many of these Jamaican superstitions, crazy but true superstitions.
All right.
Oh, I don't know, many of them are true. You can actually tell me what they mean. So the first one, if a woman is pregnant, she should not go to a funeral or look at anybody who dead because
The pit never come out look like the dead somebody.
no, me never know either. That me the thing. Them say the baby will die.
No,
Not
sir.
All right.
Baby will dead.
Next one. If you dream about wedding, what will happen?
Funeral.
Then I say funeral.
Yeah. What you must do after losing a tooth. Me never know that one either.
Wait
Put
for
it on your, you mean like a child?
Jamaican
Like a
superstition.
child?
Yeah, them say what you must do. There's a Jamaican superstition. When your teeth drop out, you must do this.
Them some people fling it
It
on the
on the
road
road
stop.
And then what you must say.
Me no remember.
Rata something.
Hey, there you go. Them say, I never know. What rata something. You know, devil?
Yeah.
What you say?
Take your teeth and take all one.
Yes,
yes,
me
yes,
never
yes,
know that.
yes.
People say that.
Yeah.
That is American.
That is the new version.
Jamaican, same as that.
If
If your right eye or your left eye twitch, what does it mean?
Somebody a chat you.
one of them you're going to cry.
And the other one mean?
Yeah, I want someone
You're going
to
to laugh. Nobody that chat you. Last one. If you're a woman and a lizard jump on you, what it mean?
You're going to get pregnant.
Go and get?
Are you
She did
pregnant?
All right. Okay.
She get catch.
Bonus. If you open umbrella inside your house, what gonna happen?
Bad luck.
And for a woman,
Fair woman.
yeah, if you open
She not
umbrella
gonna get
inside-
married.
Ta-da! Only one, which me never even understand myself. But guess what? Jamaican actors and Oliver Samuels and Volier Johnson who came by to just give us a little tips of the information that is Jamaican theatre. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Thank you for waking me out on the bed so early this morning.
Yeah.
You know, if you come and
Appreciate
come
it.
see is a pleasure.
Acho?
Absolutely.
Bless you.
So be
Thank
glad me come.
Yeah.
All right, guys, after the break, we're going to have an upgrade of police stations. Stay with us.